Hello everyone, today we will get to know who Maria Skobstova was and what gave her the title she is known for today. To start off, she was a martyr. At a very young age, she asked her mom if she was old enough to become a nun and sought for permission to become a pilgrim. When her father died when she was 14, she became an atheist and lost faith in God. Over time, she found her way back to Christ and became attracted to him. During the time the Russia's provisional government was overthrown by the Bolsheviks, she saw how different the actual revolution was compared to the dreams of revolution. She eventually became arrested, jailed, and put on trial for collaborating with the enemy. While in court, she said that she will act for those who are suffering no matter who they are, and she will love her neighbors. Her judge let her avoid execution, and she ended up marrying Daniel Skobstov, who was her judge. After being introduced by her friend to a Russian student Christian movement, she began attending the activities and lectures and slowly let herself come back to life spiritually and intellectually. After Anastasia's, her daughter's death, she was determined to find a new meaning in life and be a mother for all, to those who need protection, maternal care, or assistance. In 1927, Harvest of the Spirit was published, where she retold the lives of many saints. In 1930, she was appointed traveling secretary of the Russian student Christian movement. This meant she would help and be in contact with Russian refugees throughout France and neighboring countries. In the spring of 1932, she was professed as a nun with the name Maria in the chapel of Paris's Saint Sergi Theological Institute. She decided to look for a house of hospitality, in which she found one. There, young Russian women without jobs started coming in, which she gave up her own room to house them while she slept on a narrow iron bedstead in the basement. Now passing it on to Adriana, who will explain what Maria did during her lifetime.
Thank you, Vanessa. Maria Skobstova was sent to the Ravensbrück concentration camp for helping the Jews and continued to help them until her death in the gas chambers there, age 53. How sad. Maria was always such a righteous and noble leader of the Christian community. She was in fact fully aware where she was headed and was willing to sacrifice her life for Christ. She is now a saint of our day and for our day, a woman of flesh and blood possessed by the love of God, who stood face to face with the problems of this country. On to you, Carissa.
Thanks, Adriana. Continuing on about Maria Skobstova. She was a writer, anti-fascist, and an Orthodox saint. People called her Mother Maria or Mother Mary. She opened free canteens, homes for the elderly, and the homeless. She dedicated herself to theological studies and her social work. She actually took the name Maria upon taking her vows as a nun, and she rented a house in Paris, called her convent, and made it a place whose doors were open to refugees, the needy, and the lonely. It became a place for intellectual, theological discussions as well. The two main elements that Maria tried to share in her life were service to the poor and theology. During World War II and the occupation of France, she rescued and sheltered Soviet prisoners of war. She became a member of the French resistance during World War II as well, and helped shelter the Jews and forge documents for them. One day, she even saved 4 Jewish children by hiding them in garbage cans during a raid. Unfortunately, however, in 1943, she was arrested. This dangerous activity linked her to the French resistance and as a result led to her tragic death in Ravensbrück concentration camp. The feat of the Russian nun, however, was so great that there was even a film made about her during Soviet time, and there's a street in Paris named after Mother Maria. She was canonized in the Eastern Orthodox Church, and her message still lives on today. She was selfless, brave, and kind, and people around the world follow her example of good Christian values to this day.